Hello, hello. Welcome again to the Visual Live. Another live today. We're on Saturday. I really love to go live with you, either it's a weekend or not. And actually, I've seen much more participation during the weekend, most probably because of COVID and lockdown in many countries. Let me know where are you watching from. Today's topic, headline and unique selling proposition, the USP if you have heard so, or unique selling point. It's a very short sentence that we have to create, but based on my experience with all of my mentees, it takes a long time to create it. It's a very time-consuming exercise because it needs a bit more time and actually end up in a result that we really love. Have you created your unique selling proposition? I'm going to share with you mine in the comments. I would love to know yours. Do you have a unique selling proposition? Do you know what does a unique selling proposition mean? Or unique selling point? Have you ever heard of such? Let me know in the comments. Unique selling proposition, or you can find it as, for example, elevator pitch. Have you heard of elevator pitch? And why is it called elevator pitch? Because it's supposed to be a sentence that we use for a specific time frame, like you're in an elevator and you're just going on a floor and you have to present yourself to the other people in the elevator. So this is why it is called elevator pitch. So I'm sharing in the comments my own headline and unique selling proposition. And of course, this one is for my coaching business, but I'm going to share with you the one I use also as a business translator. I would love to see yours in the comments. Let me know what is your headline that you use or unique selling proposition. Do you know where we use it? So you will find it not only when you present yourself at an online event, offline event, networking event to other participants, but it's also the headline that we use or the title underneath our name on social media. Are you satisfied with the unique selling proposition that you've been using so far? So just want to see that you can see my slides I'm going to share with you now. And to check your comments as well while I'm sharing my screen here. Okay, thank you for joining me live. As you know, I would love to know where you're watching me from. Please do let me know. And I'm just sharing my slides here. So let me know if you see my screen. Oh, yes. Build a strong foundation for success, personal branding. This is what the small differences that we make to our online and offline profiles is what does make the difference and also distinguish us from our competitors. So we need to work on those small details. I always include such exercises to my mentoring programs before we actually start prospecting, because you need to have an optimized LinkedIn profile and online presence before you actually start prospecting your ideal clients. You know why is that? Because those clients that you are contacting right now, they're going back and actually look for you online. They're going to Google you, or they're going to search for you on LinkedIn. So you need to have an online presence that actually showcase your expertise, your background, and why you are the ideal partner for translations to those clients that are going to visit your profile. So let's start. What is needed in order to build a strong foundation for success? Those trainings that we're doing every day at 7 p.m. Central European Time are short trainings, very targeted. They're taking step by step with the process. And please make sure that you download the 30-page worksheet that I'm going to share with you in a bit at vmentoring.com. That's client acquisition worksheet, vmentoring.com, client acquisition worksheet. So because I'm going to do the training and then we're going to pass into the worksheet in order to see the exercises one by one. The first day of this second part of the lives, we worked on our SMART goals, then to identify a target market, and now we're going actually to create our brand and work on our unique selling proposition, because in my opinion, it's very, very important brand item. So let's share again the link for you to download it in case you haven't done so far. And of course, I would love to know your opinion. Dr. Strange. Pre and post, both. What are you, Dr. Strange? What's the name? That's funny. Okay, and let me know where are you watching me from? I would love to know where are you watching me from. What's the relationship with Melania Trump? That's so funny. Okay, so let's start with our training. I really find it really important. Yeah, very lol. Very funny. So I would really like to start the training today because it's so important to create our unique selling proposition. Download the worksheet with the link that I just shared with you. And we're going to get into that worksheet in a bit. Dr. Strange, where are you watching from? I guess from the US. Okay, so the slides. Build a strong foundation for success. First step that you need is description of services, features, benefits, structure, and cost of your services. You need to have a clear idea of what services you are going to provide to your clients. The features included, benefits, very important to showcase the benefits, okay, that your clients are going to have through your services. The structure of them, and of course the cost. You have to define your own rates, and I have an exercise in the worksheet that will help you actually to set up your own rates, which is really important. Either you are a starting out translator or you really want to restart your career as a translator. Second, and very important, market niche definition identifies the people, organization, goals, and problems your business is primarily designed to serve. So if you missed yesterday's live about how to identify your ideal clients, definitely go back to what's the previous training about how to identify your ideal clients. If you want to know my story, go back to Hello Mona from Egypt. Thank you for joining me live. If you're watching for the first time, you would like to know my story, it's the V Mentoring / 30-day live. You can go back and watch them and find out the calendar. I'm describing my story in the first 2 days, my story and how I found my first client. Go back and watch the recordings, either on my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and now on LinkedIn featured media. So to define your niche and identify your target market, go back to what's previous recorded the video yesterday and let me know if you have any questions. Third step is to create business cards. That's before COVID, flyers before COVID, CV, cover letter, still invalid, signature, very important, title, which should include title, specialties, and tagline. This is the tagline that we're going to work today, okay? So if you're going to target especially direct clients, I would definitely encourage you to create a website and of course to have social media presence. Online presence is very important, especially nowadays, as everyone is going to search for you online. Is that clear up to now? Please do let me know if you follow me in the comments. Do you have the first 4 steps already completed? Like you have a CV, a cover letter, a website, social media presence. You have defined your market niche, and of course you have a clear idea of the services that you provide, the structure, the benefits, and the cost of them. If not, you can visit the previous recordings, there were live trainings and webinars to complete those steps. So 5 steps, this is the 10-second introduction, which is also called elevator pitch, which is a concise summary of your business when you shake someone's hand, benefits-oriented introduction. And then you need to decide which clients you truly want to work with in order to include that in your title. Okay, and let's start right now. I hope that you have downloaded the worksheet, and let's start with our unique selling proposition. I'm going to show you some of the examples and how you can create this unique selling proposition. You don't need a unique selling proposition. You are your own unique selling proposition. Your personal brand identity is what determines how you are known in the world, and you are in control of that. So first of all, there is a way that we use the who and what. So who you help, what you do. So with what you help them. So I help service professionals, for example, to get more clients. This is very short and targeted. The why, way that we created. I want to help you think bigger about who you are and what you have to offer to the world. So this is the why. Okay, there are 3 methods. And the tagline, the most well-known, I'm the guy to call when you are tired of thinking small, or helping non-profits thrive. This is so short, but this is very clear, I think, the message. Let me know if you have worked on your tagline with any of those type of messages. Mine, if you will see, are most based with I help, okay? That kind of clients, there you include your target and your market. To what to do to reach the target market, for example, through what? Through professional, legal, finance, and technical translation, localization services. So I really want you to take a pen and paper and work with your I help your ideal clients to do what? What is it that you help them with? You usually put the value or the pain relief. So what is the problem that you solve with them? You help them to do something, okay? And through what services? So you can also see in the comments my examples, and Mona, let me know if you have worked on yours and you would like to share with me to give you feedback. That would be definitely a hands-on training now. So share in the comments if you have your own unique selling proposition, you would like my feedback on that. And the other one that I have for my coaching business, for example, is I help freelance translators to do what? Attract clients and rapidly build the profitable business. So this might sound very simple, but you can create it. You need just to work with your client avatar that we showed you yesterday. So go back to yesterday's training, identify your target market and client avatar. Include as much information as you want, and the more that you include, the better the results. And they will take you step by step to actually create your own unique selling proposition. This is why I'm sharing here also my examples, so as to help you create your own. So I help that kind of clients, which is your ideal client, to do what? Okay, what is it that you help them with? Through what? And there is what you put your services. So I assume that the first way, the who and what, is the most common way, and the one that I have used in order to create my own unique selling proposition. So let me know if you would like feedback on your own unique selling proposition. And now I'm going to share and take you through the 30-page worksheet. So I'm stopping here sharing, and I'm going again to share my screen. And I suppose that you see the worksheet. Let me know if you see the worksheet on your screen. Okay, yes, that's it. Perfect. So if you go through, you will see that what we have covered so far is the exercise 1 is the goal setting. You can find in the previous recordings of the live webinars when we talked about how to set your SMART goals, and there's a goal setting worksheet. Then we had the training about how to identify your target market, and here it takes you step by step with exercises, specific questions, in order to help you actually by answering those questions to answer and to identify your target market. I have included also a sample of a customer avatar, ideal client avatar, but I assume that you can find either more recent one, current one online, even tools online that they take you step by step in order to create your online customer avatar. Totally recommend you to use any of them if you find them online. And here where we stand today is the module 3. Personal branding is page 8 and 9. So exercise 3 is choose one personal branding item and work on it. Share with us the results, definitely. So you can work your unique selling proposition, your who and what and why. So it takes you again step by step with specific questions in order to help you actually create your unique selling proposition. So how are you unique? What does it make you unique? What are the 3 things that make you memorable, okay, to your clients? What do people always compliment you on? That's a great way. If you haven't realized, you can also describe what do people always compliment you on. What do you love or never grow tired of talking about in your personal life? This is very, very important, okay? So you can download this worksheet again at the link that I've shared you in the comments, vmentoring.com/client acquisition worksheet. And you can work during those days for all those exercises to create your own client acquisition strategy. Okay, that's a great way to do it, and so as to be prepared for the upcoming year. So next question, what do you want to say that you would never grow tired of talking about when you are asked about your work? Part 2, summarize your target market in one sentence. So you have worked in the previous training, the previous exercise, and then it asks you to just summarize it in one sentence. And then identify and summarize the 3 biggest and most critical problems that your target market faces. So you have to find the 3 biggest and most critical problems that your target market faces. What are those problems? And list how you solve those problems. This is how you're going to create your unique selling proposition. Isn't it amazing that takes you step by step and helps you actually reply to those questions and create your own avatar? So part 5 is demonstrate the #1 most relevant results you help your clients achieve. Wow, #1 most relevant result you help your clients achieve. Relevant, I assume, to the above ones, that you have included the problems that they face, the solutions, and the #1 most relevant result, okay, you help your clients achieve. So what is your who and do what statement? So you help who to do what, whom do you help, and what do you help them to do? Finish the statement, I help, okay, this is where we include the I help, that kind of clients, where you include your target niche, okay, and your target market to do what. What is the part for #1 most relevant result you help your clients achieve? This is where you put it. Through, if you want to include also the services that you provide. And craft a minimum of 3 possible why do you do it. This is very, very important also if you want to have also your why. Module 4 coming next. Download the worksheets in order to be able to work on upcoming exercises as well. So, translator, traductora, let me know your name. I would like to know your name. Great advice, you say. Thank you so much. And you are watching me from where? I've seen you that you've been attending my lives. I can't recall right now the country that you're watching me from. And I see people from Australia. Thank you so much, Katya. I saw that you downloaded the ebook. So, thank you so much for being here. Let me know which one you find most difficult and you would need help with, depending on the exercises that we just described. Are you going to define your own niche, translator, traductora? Let me know. I suppose you're in Italy. Valerie, I help, you say, beauty brands reach their target markets in other countries through translation of their marketing text. Beauty brands, that's okay. I would like to know where they are based, like I help, for example, German beauty brands reach their target market. This you need to be more specific, which is their target market, like reach, I don't know, English-speaking countries. Rather than target market in other countries, very generic. And why I'm saying that, thank you, Valerie, for saying that, because it's a great occasion for me to give you an example why we need to be very, very specific. So we do not include words like target market in other countries. They are very, very generic. Why? Because if we're going to use it online in our online profiles like LinkedIn, we are not going to be discovered by our ideal clients. So the reason why we use and we create those marketing and branding items is for us, especially online, to be identified and found by our ideal clients where they are going to search for us online or on LinkedIn. So Valerie, think about what keywords your ideal clients are going to Google for you. For example, German to English, beauty brands translator, and use those words, those keywords that they are going to use in the search button to search for you in your unique selling proposition. Then you increase the chances to rank higher in the results. Okay, this is really, really important. And also if you're going to use it on LinkedIn, the same happens there, and make sure to have in mind that also LinkedIn is very, very connected to Google. Okay, it's not by mistake that when you Google your name, your LinkedIn profile ranks higher than any other results. So definitely you need to use keywords that your ideal clients are going to use in order to search for you. So we need to be as specific as we can. We avoid words like the target market in other countries. So Valerie, if you have made any other attempts, let me know in the comments so as to take another look. And I will give you my feedback on your unique selling proposition. Mona, also, if you have your unique selling proposition, say it in the comments, and I'm going to give you my feedback as well in the comments. So need a very, very specific to be not target market in other countries. So I help that specific client, very, very specific. So if it is beauty brands where they are located, German beauty brands, for example, to do what? Not to reach the target market in other countries, it's very, very generic. To reach specific markets, which are those? Okay, because then your profile is going to be connected with them, and when they're going to read your profile, they will identify themselves in your text. So they will see, yes, that Valerie is the translator that I need for my service, because you see, service clients like me. So she translates for beauty brands, German beauty brands, that they do exactly what we do, export, for example, in Norway, or where there is the target market. So you need to be as specific as you can, so as your clients to identify themselves in your text and to realize that you are the ideal translation partner for them, and also for SEO purposes, in order your profile to rank higher than your competitors, you need to include those keywords that your clients are going to search in the search button to find you. Okay, for 2 reasons that I just described, you need to be as specific as you can when you describe your services and yourself as a professional in your unique selling proposition. Make another attempt. Share it in the comments with me. I'm going to give you my feedback in writing, and all of you that you're going to watch the recording again, if you want me to give you feedback on your unique selling proposition, you can comment below this video that is on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, and I'm going to give you feedback on your unique selling proposition. It was lovely to see you again, Valerie, Mona, translator, traductora. If you wish to know your name, please say your name as well. And I see people from Australia again. Thank you so much. I see that you've been downloading the ebook, vmentoring.com/client acquisition worksheets, to work with those exercises that we are working together every day. So Valerie has another attempt. I help European beauty brands reach their market in Russia and Ukraine through translation of their marketing text into Russian and Ukraine. So, Valerie, your source languages are all European languages, or you translate from specific source languages? If you work from specific source languages, you need to include that, because whenever I help European beauty brands, it means that you translate from all European languages. This gives me the idea that you mostly are an agency rather than a translator. If this is the impression that you want to give your clients, that's okay, that's totally fine. But if you want to promote yourself as a solopreneur, a translator, that you translate from specific languages to specific languages, you need to include that in your unique selling proposition. So I help that you should include your source languages. Beauty brands reach the market in Russia and Ukraine, reach the market in Russia and Ukraine, or why not actually reach Russian and Ukrainian markets, or why not to export the brands in Russia and Ukraine. So be resourceful and find something more targeted to your own clients, okay? So as for SEO purposes, to be found online, either on Google or LinkedIn, to rank higher than your competitors. And also when your ideal client visit your profile, they see themselves in your text and they understand that you are the right, okay, candidate for this job or this project. They need your ideal clients to see themselves in your text when they read your online profiles. Either those are on your website or your LinkedIn profile. So definitely the more specific, the better. And if you include keywords, you rank higher in the results, in the search results. Let me know if you have any questions. Say in the comments your unique selling proposition to receive feedback from me. I would love to hear from you, and tomorrow is the one-to-one breakthrough session. Ask me anything live. So prepare your questions. You can send me an email at info@vmentoring.com with your questions, so as to have one-to-one breakthrough session with me tomorrow, totally free. And of course, I'm going to answer all of your questions about my programs, because I've been receiving so many interested parties that you're interested in my programs and how they can help you actually grow your translation business and you as translators. So So Valerie, if you make any other attempts, I would love to see it in the comments and give you feedback. Let me know where are you watching me from. Share your unique selling proposition in the comments and I will come back to you. Thank you so much for being live with me. In 30 minutes, live on my Instagram account to actually answer all of your questions. My Q&A sessions daily at 8 p.m. Central European Time on my personal Instagram account. In about 30 minutes from now, I'm going there to answer all of your questions and most common questions when it comes to creating our unique selling proposition. So join me live in 30 minutes on my Instagram account for a Q&A live session to answer all of your questions and most common questions and problems that we deal with when we try to actually create our unique selling proposition. Thank you so much for being here live with me. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. live again, breakthrough one-to-one session with me to answer your own specific questions. Your question might be anything related to translation business, pricing, branding, the topics that we've been covering here during those days, 30 days, 30 lives. Register for free in order to be notified for upcoming lives and also to receive the previous recording links in your email. Totally free. Download the free worksheet to work together. It was lovely to see you here again today. Thank you all of you, Valerie, Mona, Olga, Traductora, I don't know your name, and from Egypt, Australia, Ukraine, Russia. Thank you so much for being in Canada. Dr. Strange, thank you so much. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central European Time, and in 30 minutes on my IGTV in order to answer your questions. Bye-bye for now.